My name is Jeremy Brown. I'm a 20-year retired U.S. Army Special Forces Master Sergeant and combat veteran. Currently, I'm a January 6th political prisoner of war and Florida House of Representatives candidate on the ballot in the Tampa Bay area of Florida. I'm coming, you, I'm coming to you today on the 253rd day of my illegal, unconstitutional imprisonment to advise and warn the American people that what you are about to see is part of this compromised government's well orchestrated and highly produced lie.
Hello again, and welcome back to another edition of the Wiccan Conservative. Today, we are going to be exploring the case of Jeremy Brown. What we know about the retired Green Beret recently arrested over the January 6th Capitol riot. The clip I just played for you is about 2 weeks old now and is really, truly a recording from Mr. Jeremy Brown from the inside of his jail cell. Of course, all links will be in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get into some explicit details as to exactly who is Jeremy Brown. According to Yahoo News on October 1st, 2021, Jeremy Brown was described as a former Florida Republican congressional candidate who had been arrested following his role in the Capitol riot on January 6th. The former Florida Republican congressional candidate and ex-Special Forces officer, Jeremy Brown, was arrested for actions on hashtag January 6th. This is out of Yahoo News. According to the American Military News, Brown was charged with knowingly entering or remaining in a restricted building or grounds without lawful authority and knowingly engaging in disorderly or disruptive conduct in proximity to a restricted building grounds in a manner that impedes or disrupts the orderly conduct of government business or official functions. Even they conclude that the Army Special Forces Green Beret veteran and 2020 candidate for Florida's 14th congressional district was charged for entering the grounds of the Capitol and not the building itself on January 6th. The Tampa Bay Times claimed that he was a self identified member of the far right Oath Keepers extremist group, and prosecutors say he was among the rioting crowd January 6th at the U.S. Capitol, where he was photographed in military garb, a tactical vest, carrying surgical shears and zip ties, when federal agents searched his Palm River area home last week. They said they found a short barrel rifle, a sawed off shotgun, and more than 8,000 rounds of ammunition and two hand grenades. In a 2-hour court hearing on Tuesday, prosecutors argued that Brown was a danger to the community and there was a substantial risk that he would flee if released on bond while awaiting trial on federal firearms charges. So you notice that even the Tampa Bay Times does not identify him as having these weapons on the actual Capitol grounds. These weapons were discovered in his home. Jeremy Brown's role in the January 6th Capitol incident was very minute. He showed up in this tactical gear to actually provide protection for the speakers who were set to do their thing outside the Capitol. So, being in the military, he would have access to these types of equipment and would be familiar with wearing them, and it wouldn't be out of the norm for him to possess such gear, be familiar with being dressed in that gear, and know how to utilize said gear. He was photographed joining the U.S. Capitol riot in Washington, but there wasn't any actual physicalities to his charges other than remaining in a restricted area. According to AmericanGulag.org, you can get a lot more information about Jeremy Brown's case. It explains why Brown came to DC. It also explains how he did not enter the Capitol building but remained outside. It also goes into further explanation as to exactly where this case is and what has happened in this case file. So the last entry update was 5/3/2022, and the date the docket was downloaded onto this site was 5/3/2022. Currently, Jeremy is still incarcerated. There are links in this website for you to cover the legal expenses and living expenses. As I mentioned earlier in this video, Jeremy is running for office. The short clip that I showed you goes a lot longer. You can listen to that at your own leisure. As the case sits right now, on 9/30, 2021, Jeremy Brown was arrested. During his arraignment on 12/8/2021, he pled not guilty to all counts. There is another status hearing set for 4/26/21. That date has come and gone. His case in the Florida Middle District Court is still ongoing and has a trial set for April, which has come and gone. His last status conference and Ferretta hearing took place on 5/10/2022. Another status hearing continues on 6/23 at 9:30. So that would actually be today. Members of the public may access the hearings by dialing the court's toll-free public access line on your screen right now. They also have the USA attorney listed, the prison name listed, with a note that if you will send mail to Jeremy, that the mail is reviewed by the guards. And then it has a short summary of the docket filings. If anybody is interested in finding out more information about Jeremy Brown, all the links will be in the description box below. But that is the case of Jeremy Brown, who is the gentleman running for Florida's 14th congressional district from behind a jail cell, and due to the overreach of the government stemming from the January 6th kerfuffle. That's all I have for you guys today. I will catch you on the next one.